Hello and welcome to Matt Letitia's newsletter, number 11. It's the 11th week. What's he got up to this time? Hi everyone. Hope you're all doing fine and had a good week. Mine started for the second week in a row with a game of golf. This time at the lovely Kingswood Golf Club in Surrey, where my old Sky colleagues Tony Cotty and Tony Gale organised the Bobby Moore Golf Day. I wasn't a great help to my team, unfortunately, and we finished nowhere near the prize table. For God's sakes. Tuesday was a day spent with my wife, my mum, and my auntie, so inevitably shopping was involved. It had been a while since I'd been to West Quay Shopping Centre in Southampton, but little had changed. We spent the evening at the newly opened Bella Vita Italian restaurant in Romsley. It had previously been at our local pub in the village where we lived prior to moving. We were fairly regular visitors back then, but hadn't been so often since the house move, so they obviously thought if the mountain won't go to Mohammed. Wednesday was my... I bet he said that. He definitely said that, didn't he, when he was there. Wednesday was my mother-in-law's actual 80th birthday. She's rather partial to curry, so we headed into Southampton that evening where we had a lovely meal at the Coriander Lounge. Would highly recommend that place, by the way. Also sharing his birthday with my mother-in-law was an old friend of ours, so my wife and I spent a couple of hours over at his house during the day having a lovely catch-up. It was a fairly early start Thursday, as I needed to be at Celtic Manor Golf Resort at 10:30am for the Heineken All-Star Charity Golf Day, so I said goodbye to my mum and auntie. So I said goodbye to my mum and auntie as they were going to be back in Guernsey by the time I got back from Wales. They'd enjoyed their trip over and are such lovely company. The golf again, unfortunately, for my team was not up to a standard that was going to challenge the prizes, but the 2010 course was in incredible condition, and as with most of these days, my team were great, go pacey, and we had a good laugh. Don't know. Maybe it's a golf thing, I'm not... I even had the bonus of seeing my friend Franny Benali attending the same day, and also ex-GB sprinter and fellow Eternal Glory contestant from years ago, Christian Malcolm. Two of the loveliest blokes I've met. Friday started with meeting my old teammate Nicky Banger at St. Mary's to film a little promo video about his charity, the Knights Foundation, giving away a car for their Christmas draw. And luckily for me, as it turned out, I didn't go to stay Mary's that evening. St. Mary's. This man has stopped proofreading. He stopped proofreading these a few weeks ago. I didn't go to stay Mary's that evening to see Leicester dismantle us once more. Oh, I saw the highlights of that. As I was attending a round table fundraising dinner in Staffordshire, eventually getting home at about 1am. Didn't Jamie Vardy score off like a minute in that one, right? Saturday was a very chilled day. Watched my daughter play her first netball match of the season, which they won comfortably, and despite dislocating her finger just 3 weeks ago, she played really well and didn't do any more damage to her finger. Spent the rest of the day watching loads of sport on TV, football, golf and cricket. Sadly, Hampshire just losing out in the one-day final in a nail-biter of a finish. This was followed by our lovely neighbours coming over in the evening for a Thai takeaway. I do love a good chicken pad Thai, and the Swan Thai restaurant in Romsey certainly do that. They tend to do pad Thais, don't they? Thai restaurants. After all the calories the night before Sunday, again, he's abandoned commas now, and like he doesn't proofread anymore, so it's a little bit confusing. Sunday morning was time to hit the gym. Though firstly, I had to prepare the potatoes and veg as my wife was making us a roast dinner. A 5k run ensued, and after lunch, I hit the road once more to drive to Ipswich in preparation for an early start to Monday's charity golf day. I had a lovely dinner in the company of fellow sports stars Andrew Coulthard, Jamie Spence, and Alan McKnight, who were also playing golf the following day. So there you go. That's a week in the life of a semi-retired sportsman. Have a great week and try and do something every day that makes someone else's life a little bit better. Best, Matt. I love it, man. It's so good. No way he's doing 5k. I think he does do a lot of exercise. He does. Gary Dutton says, I remember what these remind me of, like a GCSE homework in year 7 when you're asked to write a page of A4. It's just like, just the details are so like, whenever he brings up Nicky Banger, it doesn't sound like a real man. So he plays golf a lot, like a few times a week he's playing golf. Nice message at the end though. Have a great week and try and do something every day that makes someone else's life a little bit better. It's very nice of you, Matt. Who was the Nicky Banger, the Knights Foundation? I'm just going to look up what the Knights Foundation charity is. Give it a shout out because, it's good. The Knights Foundation charity. What do they do? Provide disabled children, deprived children, seriously ill children. That's lovely. No. Wait. There's another one called the Knight Foundation, which we are social investors who support a more effective democracy by funding free expression and journalism, arts and culture and community. I genuinely can't tell which one it is. The Knights Foundation. That's a charity in Camberley. The Knight Foundation. Nicky Banger. No. It is the disabilities one. Is that Nicky Banger? Nicky has great energy and drive to hit goals. This comes from his career as a former professional football playing at highest level Premiership in England and Scotland. Following his 14 years, he's a UEFA B qualified coach as a CEO. Okay. Sophia was diagnosed with cerebral palsy over 15 years ago and it changed his focus. No, he does do that. Look, you don't know, innit? You don't know. I did think it would be more like that. But, genuinely, Nicky Banger does do very good charity work. And everyone do remember that do something every day that makes someone else's life a little bit better. No mention of any Pfizer or anything like that in this one. And a lovely newsletter. And a shout out to the Nicky Banger, the Knights Foundation. Not the Knight Foundation. That's based in Florida. Yeah, not that one. Until next time, that was Matt Letitia's newsletter.